trying to ride the wave. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Nashville. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down, and they go right back to it. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, these are kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
A 3rd down run with Blue. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Jay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They've got a man in motion. Dak off the play fake. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Up the middle, Blue. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Blitz is there, and and he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Prescott here from the gun. They want him again, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Here we go. Right there. They were going to 52. What do you think?
3rd and long for him here. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Titans have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
New set of downs from 37.
Come on. Hey! 70, stand by one. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Down to the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Cowboys nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a Conda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Finds the in route complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
34-yard line.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Blue. That's some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Play action now for Prescott. And he's taken down, so that's how our first quarter's going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Nashville after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second and pretty long here. From the gun is Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, third and long. Here he goes, third and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. The Titans with Chimere DK deep to return. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it! Viking, 18! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Cowboy 80! Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Downfield to DK. Into the red zone. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 13-0 lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Buying some time right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Dak now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. The goes for the hurry-up offense here.
Loss of 8 yards. It's third down. Third and 11.
Hey, kill!
Throw here, third down. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. So they hit him for 5 yards on fourth down, and they get the successful conversion.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
He gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dak to the air here. And screen here to Blue. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So that's going to be the 2-minute warning of our first half. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
There you go.
Here's Dak. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. To throw, Prescott. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Give on 2nd to the Blue. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Gronk. It's 3rd down.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Kill!
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We're going to 54. Right here. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Chased out to his right. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this this half.
First and 10.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Prescott on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get their first points of this game just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 7. Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, trap 50, trap 50. 79, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Street. Ready?
Looking to throw. He's going deep this time. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Ward setting the pass. Dumps it off to his running back. Escapes the defender. Works the sideline inside the 35. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Cowboys 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Abanikanda on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to.
Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
4th and forever coming up. Snap is off, it's Prescott. And they get to him, the 4th down gamble backfires with a sack, and it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and punch it in. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the Cowboys 5-yard line.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Motion.
He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only a yard on the game there, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. No, this isn't going to do it. Stopped at the line, and they're going to remain a couple yards away here now on 4th and goal.
Joey Sly on for the Tennessee field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is up and good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx it.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a Conda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. He gets it, and he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Blue, the ball carrier.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Dak to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32. Dak off the play fake. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
1st down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And the quarterly play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st down.
There's no rest to my shutting down. Whenever I get your money up, believe it, I'm not for money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love. Yeah,
All set to go now from the 35. Dak throwing again. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 50, grit, hey, cross field.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Lamb has another one. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Cowboys football as we're just really counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand.
Cowboys.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another throw for Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
There's no negatives ever on a great sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
still to go here. This is second down. Now it's Prescott again. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here.
The Cowboys.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game. He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ready.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cup 19. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check. Hurt.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Viking 18. Hey, Cash. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 40. Here we go, 47. 26.
Here's Dak. Down the field, he's got Lamb. There he goes on the right side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, kill.
Dak now from the gun. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Cowboys.
Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with the twist, and head the other way for a big run.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. He intercepts it, that is exactly what they needed. And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth.
See, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Black shot. Red, yellow.
Throwing from the gun here. Gets it through the middle. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Let's go. Ready?
Back to throw. On screen here to Blue. To the right. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check. Here we go 46. Here we go going to 53. Here we go 47. Here we go 47. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Cowboys down by 10. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Check smash. Beetle blue. Set.
3rd and long. He's going to throw. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
19 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He'll try to do it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for two. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this two-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Cowboys, 37.
So exactly a minute and a half left on the clock as they try to get this ball back. And the Titans are able to cover off the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco 80. Street, street.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be bundled up just a few yards into that second down run. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Gravity Lions. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Hey, Crash. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Setting up to pass. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now lead by 10. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Cowboys, 27. Joey Sly to kick off for
All
Tennessee.
set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a Conda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They fake the hands off. Now Prescott. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Yeah! Here we go, Gordon.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
At the 44-yard line.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Drawing up the design keeper. So this winds up a win for the Titans. And it was a game for